Hello, good day research enthusiasts. Here we are again in another lesson vlog episode here in Becoming a Research Enthusiast by Ma'am Glads. Here in my practical research channel, the Quantitative edition. Alright, so how's everybody? I heard guys that you were able to get na your modules. Okay? And how about the module in practical research 2? Are you ready to answer that? Okay? So if not, sige guys, let me help you with that. I want you to look into the lesson vlog videos I uploaded, specifically yung lesson 1.1, lesson 1.2, and lesson 1.3. Okay? Those 3 videos, guys, can help you answer the first module that you got sa practical research 2. Okay? And by the way, shout out guys sa mga students na nag-request sa akin na i-allow ko sila to download the videos offline. I'm very sorry guys kasi I tried my very best kaninang morning para magpagbigyan kayo with that, but I think we are not permitted, or you guys are not permitted to download it muna as of the moment kasi number 1, hindi pa license I think yung channel, and second, you will be asked to go into premium, so magsuspend kayo doon. So I'm very sorry. Trinay ko siya na ako yung mag-download using another account, but that account I used was asked to go premium bago ko download yung mga videos dito sa practical research. So I'm so sorry. I did ask also some of my students to help me out, pero yun din yung sinabi nila. When they click the download button dyan sa baba ng video, they were asked to go premium as well. Okay, so hopefully we will be able to look into that para matulungan ko kayo. Kasi as much as possible, my intention is that gusto ko maka-minimize kayo ng mobile data ninyo para hindi kayo mag-spend so much into reviewing itong mga videos na ina-upload ko. Okay? So we will look into that. But as of the moment, guys, we will go to the real thing here. Lesson muna tayo sa lesson 3 natin. But before that, let me remind you to do not forget to subscribe the channel, like it, share it, comment, and of course, do not forget to click the notification button para maging updated kayo sa mga videos na i-upload ko. Okay? So, what are we waiting for? Let's start! Alright, so as what I made mention, pag-uusapan natin yung mga variables in quantitative research. Okay? So basically guys, variables in quantitative research is the topic of interest. Okay? Ibig sabihin, quantitative research, variable dito umiikot. Okay? Yung quantitative research natin, siya yung gusto nating pag-aralan, pag-usapan. Okay? Unlike in the qualitative research, guys, we look into constructs. Kapag sinabi natin constructs, these are things na hindi measurable, gaya ng perception ng tao, gaya ng knowledge ng tao, gaya ng experiences ng tao, which are not measurable. Okay? Unlike in the quantitative research, sa variables, these are mga topics na name-measure natin easily. Okay? So, when we speak of variables, guys, meron tayong mga natures na kino-consider. Okay? Pag-usapan natin nature of variables and data. Simulan natin sa pinakauna, which is nominal variables. Okay? These variables or these nominal variables represent categories that cannot be ordered in any particular way. So, meaning, hindi mo masasabi na ang babae ay nauuna sa lalaki. That is what we meant with the nominal variables. Okay? These are categories na hindi mo mabibigyan ng order. Okay? That is the first one. Second is the ordinal variables. So, ito siya guys, is the kabaliktaran of the nominal variables. Kung ang nominal hindi mo ma-order, ang ordinal variables are categories na pwede mong i-order. Okay? Pwede mong i-categorize. Okay? Or pwede mo siyang lagyan ng number. So, say halimbawa, sabihin natin, sa 10 na naging jowa ninyo or exes ninyo, who among those 10 ang number 1 sa rank ninyo? Yung ibig sabihin siya talaga yung minahal ninyo ng todo. O, diba? Mas easier siya to understand. Then after sa una, sino yung second na nilove mo ng todo? Third, hanggang sa papunta sa 10. So that is what we meant by ordinal. Na-order mo. Alright. So the third one, guys, is the interval variables. So, kapag sinabing interval variables, have values that lies along the dispersed range of numbers. So, ano ba to? When we speak of interval, ibig sabihin meron tayong range na tinitignan. Halimbawa, when we speak of normal body temperature ng tao, sasabihin natin na kapag nag-range ka, galing sa 36.1, okay, hanggang sa 37.2, ibig sabihin that falls under the normal body temperature. So, kapag lumagpas ka na dyan, meron ka ng fever. Okay? That is what we meant by interval. Okay? The fourth one, or the last one, guys, is the ratio variable. Okay? So, values that lies along even dispersed range or numbers just like sa ating interval, but the difference is that there is an absolute zero as opposed to the other one. Okay? Dun sa kabila, walang zero. So, dito, meron siya. Okay? So, halimbawa, sabihin natin, when we speak of ratio variables, kailangan ng isang teacher sa bawat 40 na students. Okay? So, if you will be increasing your number of students to 80, then definitely ang ratio niya will be 2:80. Okay? So that is what we meant by ratio variable. At this point, let us talk about the different kinds of variables and its uses. Kung maaalala sa prior video ko, I did talk about independent and dependent variable. Okay? Let me re-emphasize that. And by giving another variables na nag-e-exist pa sa research also. Now, the two common variables, guys, are the dependent and independent, okay? When we speak of independent variable, these are factors that is measured, manipulated, and selected by the experimenter to determine certain relationship, okay, in another existing phenomena. Okay? So, meaning, kapag once itong independent variable na to is being manipulated, okay, nagkakaroon siya ng impact or effect doon sa succeeding variable, which is the dependent variable. Okay? I-emphasize ko lang, when we speak of dependent variable, this is a response variable or output. So, meaning, dahil sa manipulation or ginagawa dito sa independent, etong dependent variable na to, nagkakaroon ng effect. So, to give you a clear picture of the two variables, yung independent at dependent variable, substitute muna natin. Okay? Independent variable, gawin natin siyang number of minutes. Okay? Meanwhile, yung dependent variable natin, gagawin natin siyang total call rate. Okay? So, let's say na you wish to call your mom abroad. Okay? Independent variable natin is, ano ulit? Okay, correct. Our independent variable is the number of minutes. Okay? While the dependent variable is the total call rate. Now, ngayon, you wish to call your mom sa abroad, yung call rate natin is 2 pesos kada minuto. So, when you called your mom, nag-usap kayo ng sabihin natin 10 minutes. So, ibig sabihin sa 10 minutes na yan, magmumultiply tayo ng 2 dyan. So, definitely, you will be expected to pay 20 peso sa 10 minuto. So, if you are going to manipulate, Okay, the independent variable, which is the number of minutes. Kung gagawin mong 30 minutes yung call mo, then definitely, yung total call rate mo will also change. So, meaning, 30 times 2, then definitely, you will be asked to pay 60 pesos for that. So, that's simple. Okay? So, that is for independent variable. The next one is moderator variable. It is the factor that is measured, manipulated, or selected by the experimenter to discover whether it modifies the relationship of the independent variable to an observed phenomena. So, meaning, the term moderate variable describe a special type of independent variable. Okay? Parang independent lang din siya but is considered to be a special type. Secondary independent variable lang to siya. Okay? To determine if it affects the relationship between the study's primary independent variable and its dependent variable. Okay? Again, moderator para lang ding independent variable but is considered to be a special type of independent. Okay, para makita lang merong relationship between sa studies primary independent, yung pinakaunang independent variable, doon sa dependent. Okay, ibig sabihin meron pa rin primary. Ito siya, secondary lang ang moderator variable. The next one is the control variable. Control variables are factors controlled by the experimenters, okay, to cancel out or neutralize any effect they might otherwise on the observed phenomena. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, etong control variable na to, ito yung nilalagay or ginagamit para makabalance, okay, ng possible changes sa certain phenomena. Okay? So, a single study cannot examine all of the variables. Hindi pwede, okay, in a situation. So, some must be neutralized to guarantee that they will not exert differential or moderating effects between relationships sa independent at saka dependent variable to neutralize the phenomena. That is for control variable. Meanwhile, the intervening variable naman, guys, these are factors that theoretically affects observed phenomena but cannot be seen. Okay? Hindi mo siya ma-measured, hindi din siya manipulate, but its effects must be inferred from the effect of the independent and moderate variable on the observed phenomena. Okay? So, meron kang ina-apply na hindi mo man lang makita o hindi mo siya ma-measure or manipulate. Okay? So, ina-apply mo lang. Wala kang ginagawang ibang manipulation. Okay? Now, example tayo ng mga variables. Okay? Example, meron dyan sa ano ninyo, nakita ninyo sa study habit, example of variables natin, number of hours spent in studying, study skills, school environment, home environment, okay? Meron din tayo, halimbawa sa pandemic or COVID-19 pandemic, examples ng variables natin, number of patients na naka-experience ng COVID, mga number of medical workers or frontliners, medical supplies, mga number of deaths dahil sa COVID-19, okay? And a lot more. Okay, ang dami pa dyan if you look into your module. Okay? So, yun. Those are the different variables. Basta, tatandaan ninyo guys, when we speak of the nature of the variables, meron tayong nominal, meaning we cannot order them. Second is the ordinal, meaning pwede natin silang i-order. The third one is interval, okay, variables, meaning may range tayo but the difference niya sa ratio is that sa ratio may zero absolute dito sa dito sa interval variable wala siyang absolute zero, okay? Meanwhile, the major variables na meron tayo is the independent. So, pwede siyang cause, pwedeng influence, or outcome. Okay? Pwede siya. Ginagawa natin, it can be treatment, pwede siyang i-manipulate, pwedeng antecedent or predictor variable, sinasabi natin. Meanwhile, dependent naman are outcomes. Based doon sa manipulation, ano yung naging outcome? Okay? Or ano yung naging result? Okay? Of the influence of the independent variable. So, factors that is measured or observed. Moderator, gaya ng sinabi kanina, this is the secondary independent variable. But remember that there is an existing primary variable bago dito sa second. So, factors that is measured, pwede siyang i-measure, pwede siyang i-manipulate, pwede siyang i-select. Fourth, control is a special type of independent variable. So, pwede siya sabihin natin demographic or personal variables that needed to be controlled para anong gawin? Mabalance. And the last one is the intervening variable. So, meaning stand between the independent and the dependent variable. Remember, itong intervening variable na to, hindi nakikita, hindi mo na ma-manipulate, hindi mo na feel. Okay? That is what we meant by that. So, yun. Those are the different natures of variables and mga different types of variables. Okay? So, how I hope that this is going to help you answer yung mga need ninyo i-answer sa try part ng module ninyo, including the let's practice part ng module ninyo. So, good luck guys in answering that one. How I hope that you will be able to submit those modules sa October 8. Kasi by the time, kukunin nyo na rin yung next or succeeding modules that are supposed to be answered. Okay? So, do not forget, review nyo lang ng i-review yung mga videos prior to this one para masagutan ninyo yung mga prior din na or yung mga modules na hawak ninyo right now. Ito siya sa succeeding lessons na to siya. Okay? So, yun. How I hope this video is of great help sa inyo. And do not forget guys, before we formally end, to subscribe the channel, like it, share it, comment, and click the notification button, okay? So, once again, thank you so much, everyone. Hope to see you once again in the next video that I will be uploading very soon here in Becoming a Research Enthusiast by Ma'am Glads, here in my Practical Research channel, the Quantitative Edition. So long, and goodbye!